Hello guys, and welcome back to yet another video. So today I've got 4 skins from Xtremeskins.com, and basically what they are basically a skin website, and they do skins for a third of the price of dbrand skins. And that's why I wanted to go ahead and review them, because at such a low cost, how bad or how good can the quality be? So the 4 skins that I have will be showcased on my S20 Ultra, which I do have in midnight black, and I'll give you guys my honest opinion of whether you should go grab one or swerve and just get the real deal. Alright guys, so first and foremost, I've put on the matte blue skin, I believe it's called on their website, and it's very simple, very clean. To be 100% honest, it's not a color I would personally put on my phone, but I know everyone's got their own personal preference. And getting a close-up of the skin, it does look pretty nice, and as I said, it is matte, so if you guys like matte feeling skins, this is the one for you. And I'll tell you right now, guys, I don't think the quality of this skin is very good. It's pretty thick, so you do feel the edges. I'm not sure why, but this specific one, I'm not a big fan of. Alright guys, so next up we have this wooden looking skin. I'm not 100% sure what it's called on their website, but I'll leave a text right now on the screen. And this is my favorite skin out of the 4. The texture is very nice. It actually does feel like wood. I've gone ahead and blow dried the edges down, and it is thick, but it's not as thick as the blue skin. I really like the way it looks on the table. As you guys can see, I just feel like it's a really classy skin, and it gives a really unique look to your phone. And as I said, the edges are pretty thin, so you don't necessarily feel them all the time. So let's get a close up. So this is the edges of the phone, and as you can hear, it's a pretty nice texture. So now the really good looks, in my opinion, aside, let's go ahead and get a close up of the edges. So obviously, when you do touch it, you can feel that there's a skin there. Not necessarily annoying or not necessarily a really big bump, but you obviously do know the skin's there. And putting a case on it, this is the original Samsung case that I've got from Amazon. It's a pretty thin case, and as you can see, all the buttons and camera cutouts align. So taking it into direct sunlight, all the features get more pronounced. It looks more like wood in my opinion, more like a tree. But other than that, there's not much else to say about this skin in particular. As I said, it still works with even the thinnest of cases. So if you're worried about that, don't worry. You can throw on a transparent case if you still want to rock a case and want to see the skin. Now that we're back inside, I just wanted to show you the procedure of taking off the skin. So just starting to peel it off. The skin itself does stick on really tight to the phone, so you do have to use a bit of force. But a lot of people on my other videos that I've made about skins have asked if there's any sticky residue left. And as you guys can see, there's nothing on the back of the phone, so you don't have to be worried about that. And next up we have third skin, and in my opinion it looks alright. Again, not something I would choose, but I've tried to include a lot of variety of skins. So the white skin does look nice, and unfortunately the thickness is the same as the matte blue skin. And there seems to be a little trend here. All the matte skins are really thick, so personally I think I would stay away from them. And as you guys can see, the marble design is basically attempting to replicate what my table design is looking like, and it's, in my opinion, I'm not a huge fan. Just because it's really plain, there's not much to it. It's just a matte texture with like a 2D picture on printed onto it. So let's go ahead and take it outside and see what it looks like in direct light. And again, guys, in direct light, nothing fancy, same exact thing. Because there's no textures, there's not much real difference. So yeah. So moving on to our fourth and final skin. This was also one of my favorites. However, as you guys can see at the back, I have messed it up. I'm not putting any blame on the skin. This was just my fault, just poor installation. So let's just pretend that those bubbles are not there, because as I said, that was my fault, not the skins. And something that I really like about this skin is that it's thin. It's really thin. So you don't even like, even with the wooden skin, if you rolled your finger around the edges, you would feel something around the edges. However, with this green one, it's really thin, so thin that you don't even, like, when you roll your finger over it, you don't feel like there's anything there. And the texture I really like. So if we tilt it a little bit towards light, you can see it's like a camo green color. I do believe that dbrand also have a very similar skin to what I'm showing here. And again, furthering my earlier point, if we get a close up of the edges of the phone, there's not much thickness at all. So this is a major benefit of this skin. Also, just to further the point earlier, if you roll your finger over the edge, you do not feel like there's a skin there, which is a major benefit. And I really like the color combo of black and green. So let's go ahead and take it outside. So taking it outside into direct light, we can see the texture is even clearer. It's got a bit of a 3D feel to it. So when you run your hand over the skin, it feels like there's like little bumps, which I like. It increases your grip. And as I said, guys, in direct light, you can see the texture is much more clear. I would give this skin second place in my opinion. Guys, personally, I would have kept this skin on if I hadn't messed it up. But I'm gonna go ahead and take it off. So what would I recommend to you guys? I would say go for it. If you guys are looking for a much cheaper option to the more expensive dbrand skins, I wouldn't mind recommending this to you. However, guys, it is needless to say that you do get what you pay for at the end of the day. The skin that I have on my Note 10 Plus, I believe is called Black Dragon. You can see how much detail goes into it, how many different textures there are on the back of the phone. So at the end of the day, again, you do get what you pay for. The Xtremeskins were good and they're really cheap. So if you are on a tight budget, I would 100% recommend you go for the Xtremeskins. However, if you already spent over £1,000 on your phone, in my case the S20 Ultra, I wouldn't cheap out. I would go for the dbrand skin because there is a quality difference. Even the edges here feel amazing. So guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was informative, and I hope I helped you make a decision. So please do leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching, guys, and peace out.